Hello everybody, this is V7 Flash here, and today I'm recording some Java coding, and I'm usually not recording Java, but today I'm doing it because I followed a YouTube series which called, the guy who makes it called Cherno. I will link him in the description for this video, and I've added some stuffs by my own to the game, and I've asked on his Reddit if someone wanted to see those stuffs, and some people wanted, so I will do it. So what I've added, I've added kind of a lot of stuff. I can first show my game, and now I'm not recording my full screen, so why isn't it? Okay, there it is. Whoops. Okay, anyway, so I've added username, and okay, it fits perfectly. So this is the HUD or GUI, or oh wait, that texture is weird. Anyway, I've added so it saves my coordinates, so, or first mana bars and stuff. So mana is the only one that works, but you can program self so everyone works, or each of them. I will drain my mana. It's a bit buggy, but you see it regenerating and it using, and now I have, if I hold space, it's like God mode. It's because it was so frustrating when I tested the firing. So okay, and enter to refill fully, and if we drain it, it will it will regen a mana and shoot and regen. That's why it's going like this slow. If I have more mana, it will go like this. That's one thing, and the other thing is, if I walk down, oh yeah, I can boost myself also. I've added some features. If I go down here and exit my game, and then I open it again, and I type flash, there you see I will spawn here, and if I walk over here and close it, I will be there. Okay, so that's the two things I will show, and the file saving I did not like. I kind of did that by myself, but I'm pretty new to Java, so I used what is it called? I used a tutorial for making the saving and loading, but I've added it to the game by myself. Okay, so I will not show you everything that I've done because I've forgotten a bit, but I will show you some stuffs. So let's begin. Okay, so what all this is about. The first thing is file saving, and the first, or what that is about, is we have a path here which is C hard drive, a game of flash level player.txt, and if we go there, so here we have a folder, and we go to my C drive, game of flash level player. Okay, so here's where the important stuff begins. So here is the saved player file. Okay, if we open our game, okay, and minimize that for a second, we can see here, because it printed out a lot of stuff. Could that have any connection with this? Yep. So what that is, we will check in a second, but how you fix this or make this, I'm as I said, I'm not gonna show you all the variables and stuff, how I made it, because I've forgotten, but yeah, you should know a bit about Java and stuff before. So okay, anyway, how Cherno loaded his player is like, I am loading my mobs with a tile coordinate of x and y. Oh, okay, this is the tile coordinate, and when he loaded them, he did like mob 3 with the x and y, but he did it for like player, x, y, and key for keyboard, and init level. Okay, instead of doing that, so you can see there's nothing with player here. So instead I made a function called load player, and if we go to that one, it loads level. Load level LL is equal to load level. Load level is a class which we'll get into later. Okay, so it loads the file player path, so it opens the file. Okay, then it reads the file and it closes the file. And okay, so what is read file? Because load file, you basically can copy this, because I won't go through everything, but it's scanning the file for that path as you put into it, and then it just turns out that it's level, and it says the path, like here, has been loaded, and if not, it says that, but it crashes before, so this is not really necessary, but just have it there anyway. Okay, so here how it reads is while there is something, so while that's like it's not null, but this is better. Then it's string a, because we should have, oh no, right, we create a string a, it says s next, so, and you separate it in the file by spacebars. So that's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and it just loads in that variables to a string, and then the x and y, because we want to get out x and y from this, and direction. Direction is not working yet, but it will do. Health, mana, and stamina. All those are ints as we want to get out. The only thing that isn't the int, that is what type of thing you load. So in this case, it's player. It's a player you load. Oh god. So it parses this this string. It parses to an integer called x, and all those are created up here. Okay, and it prints those out when it's loaded. And I should have like loaded blah blah blah. Then we have blah blah blah. Get x, get y, and get dir, and get HP, get mana, get stamina, and close file. Close file is just it closes the scanner. So because else, if I had my program open running and I will try to remove this file, it will like this file is in use, so you can't do anything. But anyway, this is everything about the load level, so just scroll it through once more so everybody can see what is going on here. And by the way, a thing I've planned to tell in the beginning of the video was that I'm using Camtasia Studio now, and it's the first time, so I hope the editing and stuffs are good. Anyway, it sets the HP, mana, and stamina to whatever it's in the load file, so it gets HP. Player, here it loads the player, so it do player, the player ll dot get x and get y and then key. So it gets, instead of setting the coordinates up in a tile, what tile coordinate, instead of setting it there, it's just loading it from the class, and then it says player loaded, so then your player is loaded. Okay, so alright, one thing that I needed to change was down here, I believe. Yeah, so this line, I wonder if that's formatted. So okay, this line down here is doing on exit, which is a method I've made. what this does is when you close it down, instead of just closing everything and doesn't do anything, it oh wait a second, I should probably be able to, yeah, you could even remove default close operation, I believe. Let me just check that works, because yep. So instead of just closing it, you see it printed exit there, and that's because it prints it here. But before it does that, it save level SL equals save level. SL open file, the player, so when you close, it opens this file, it add records, and it close file. Okay, so let's go to this save file. And as the other one, just look through, oh yeah, the imports for the class are 2. Anyway, yeah, it uses formatter, so it opens the file, opens and creates a new formatter for the path, and otherwise, like, yeah, you know. As said, I took this from a tutorial, so from another tutorial, and implemented it by myself, so some stuff is from there. But anyway, then a convert integer, which you input an int, and it returns a string from method, so convert here. So basically, when it adds, you input int, input x, y, there, or direction, type of mob, health, mana, and stamina, and all those get formatted into there. So this is the format. It's string. Oh shit! It's string. Okay, I had to pause there for a second, so I've forgotten what I was talking about. But anyway, it converts the integers into strings, and it saves them. So it just saves everything. It was this class. It is what this class is doing. So I will scroll through it so you can see. And here is just like, yeah, same. So yeah, and the important thing is if I would not save, or if I would save an extra thing but I wouldn't load it, then I wouldn't not be able to open the game. So yeah, this makes that if you want to send your game to someone, you all gotta have, or you gotta tell them to make this game. Okay, Game of Flash, that's just my name for it, but and then level and player, whatever you choose. Okay, I think, no, that's not all of it. That's the, okay, that actually is everything about it for the, what is it called, the saving. So now you know how to save stuff. So I will be right back, and we will continue, and we will start with the mana bar and the HUD and stuff. That's fun. Okay, so be right back.